What up, guys? We are back. Under 16 weeks out now from the Tampa Pro. I can't even remember if I made a video since all the Chicago stuff happened. But obviously, we're planning on doing Chicago. They decided not to have open. So, first show of the year got pushed a couple of weeks. Now it's Tampa. So, yeah, inside of 16 weeks out, we're serious now, guys. Like, there's going to be a bit of a mindset shift with me. You know, not going to be as much joking around and messing around in the gym and even just in like day-to-day life. Like, we're serious now. I haven't had a cheat meal in like 6 weeks, so food is still high, but we just kept things super clean, cut out all the junk, and I feel great from doing that, honestly. Body's just in like a really good place, working really efficiently. Sleep is good, recovery's good, stronger than I've ever been. Pumps are crazy, and I've seen the changes in my physique from just like losing inflammation and like dropping water and shit like that, just from eating like so clean and you know, same meals at the same time every day, water intake's on point, and then just prioritizing rest and all that. So yeah, no messing around right now. Today we're gonna do back and we're gonna do some posing after. But first things first, hey, what's up, dude? We gotta crush the back workout, so let's get into it. Stiff arm pull downs to start. Gonna rock with the easy bar because that's what I could find. So yeah, the key with this, guys, obviously is just to get like some blood in my lats, my back before I do any like heavy movements. I also find it helps establish my muscle connection with lats so that when I go to like a high row or a low row, I just feel really locked in and I'm able to isolate the lats, because after all, the key to building a good back is learning how to break the back up, you know, and isolate the target muscles that you're trying to train. When you're at my level, if you are constantly using your whole back to move the weight of every back exercise, the tension is dispersed amongst all these different muscles and nothing's getting enough. In order to keep the back growing, you got to get really good at isolating your lats from your upper back, from your mid back. So this is a good way to start doing that. Moving around with the new gym setup we have here. Yeah, so we're gonna stay on the lats. Like, to me, it just makes sense to go from that stiff arm pull down into like a compound like lat movement. So we'll do this Pinata high row. Probably my favorite machine for lats in the whole gym. So I like to keep the seat a bit higher on these because like I don't want to pull here and work like my upper back and bicep. I'm trying to pull down here. So seat needs to be elevated for that to happen. So we'll see how this looks. And then even with the higher seat, I'm in more of like a high row position as opposed to a pull down, which is what I want. Yeah, like that's pretty much perfect right there. I'm aiming to do this workout is like one just straight top set, which I just did, and then the second working set, some type of intensifier. So on the stiff arm pull down, we did drop set. On this one, I'm gonna do a rest pause, but basically how it's gonna look, I'll do my left arm first, then my right arm, take 15 seconds, left arm again, right arm again with the same weight. Now you just take some deep breaths for 15, 20 seconds, and then see how much more we can get. Go to failure again. There we go. That's a good set. I like that. Dual wide grip cable row. So one of my favorite movements for upper back lately. Basically with a dual cable, you can really like reach ahead and kind of go in, let your upper back round, and then pull back, pulling the cables out. So you only really get to do that with this cable setup. I do like a straight bar wide grip too, but you're gonna be a bit more restricted on the eccentric, like how much you can stretch your upper back ahead. So ideally stack this motherfucker. That's good. Like after my first couple exercises, I really try to limit the warm-up sets and feeder sets, especially in prep as like food's going down and there's less energy stored. I just don't want to waste energy on that shit. So as I get deeper into the workout, it's like one quick warm-up set, just feel the weight, 5 or 6 reps, and then go to what I think will be my working weight. Nothing pumps up my back like that wide grip row I just did. Like my whole upper back right now, it just wants me to like curl up into a ball basically. So try that one out. So we did lats, upper back. Now we're back to lats. This will be the last one for lats. So obviously we need some kind of single arm row. I love this Pinata row. It's super heavy. It's really hard, which isn't a bad thing because you just have to load less plates. This is going to be pretty light, but I like this one because it has this like foot pedal just to kind of help you get in position. And then what I try to do is once I get the weight, get my leg out of the way. Because if my leg is here, I'm going to hit it with the handle. So I just get my leg out of the way, kind of use it to brace over here. And then I'm just a lat focused row. But this is sick, right? Because it's like, comes down low so you stretch the lat and then like you're kind of pulling back and up. So it hits the lower lat really nice, but you also feel it just like in the whole lat. I got to do like probably 2 plates warm up on this and then 3 plates for a couple of working sets. Damn. Yeah, 3 plates is good on that, man. Just barely getting 10. But again, like I could probably go heavier, and I have one heavier on this, but to me, it's like if I can't feel the tension on the muscle I'm working, and I feel my upper back when I come in and help my lat, it completely defeats the purpose. And that higher weight means nothing at that point, right? So, especially going into prep now for me, or like really getting into it, you gotta have discipline in your training and train smart and train effectively, especially as food's coming down and stuff like that. It's like, because I've done it before, it's like when you jump the gun and lift more than you should in prep, that's when injuries can happen. And then one injury, your whole prep can go down the drain. So it's not what we want to do this year. Wide grip pull downs. So yeah, 2 left for upper back. So we'll do a pull down and then another, like a chest supported row or something. Ooh. No warm-up sets for that one. Just getting a little tired, so it's got a good set of 12, so we'll try to match that. I think it's doable. As long as I say like 10 to 12 reps, I'm pretty happy. Once I get a bit below that, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's probably a bit too heavy for me. So yeah, honestly, feeling awesome. Like, feel really big and full right now. I think conditioning is just improving, like just staying on my shit, right? Doing my cardio, doing my diet, and just everything's more and more refined. But I am eager to like start dropping food because my food is still pretty high. But just put my trust in my coach right now. I'm trying to do my best because I'm a coach too. So I know what it's like when you have clients who also know what they're doing and they impose certain things like suggestions on, oh, hey, can we drop the food? Can I do a refeed day? What do you think about adding this and this in? And although there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's good to get insight from your clients. That can kind of mess with your coach and kind of deter them from their original plan. So sometimes it's best just to let the artist work, right? So that's the kind of client I'm trying to be, just super receptive, give the feedback that he wants, give him the pictures and stuff, and just do exactly what he says. My life less stressful by not having to think about anything I'm doing, just following the plan. And I know for him being my coach, it's gonna make his life less stressful, not having to consider all this extra input from me that's not asked for. Honestly, I think that will give the best result because for me as a coach, my clients that just follow my plan, do what I say, always end up doing really well, right? And again, not that I don't take their insight and consider it or answer questions and things, of course I do, but when clients get too involved in the process, it can honestly mess up the end result sometimes. So that's what we're trying to avoid. We're gonna finish off this back day with this high row. I wanted to use this one, but this guy's on it, so what are you gonna do? But this one's good. So I'd actually almost, the way I feel right now, I'm pretty tired. I'd almost prefer this machine because I'm gonna kind of turn this, instead of just like a heavy exercise like this one would be, I'm just gonna really get a good focus on like full stretch, really good contraction, and not go crazy heavy on it. Haven't done this one in a while though, so we're gonna need a warm-up set just to kind of gauge what the working weight is gonna be. Yeah, that weight's probably gonna be good. Yeah. Seeing how things look at 16-week out, like this is where, prep is obviously really getting going. It's kind of our starting point. We just started like dropping food a little bit. And like I said earlier, like we're cutting out, like we've already cut out cheat meals and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll get around here. let's get a weight check. See how much we're weighing right now at this look. Okay. Are we still 330? We're just 330. Nice. So 330, got a couple meals in, of course, but yeah, like I said, pretty happy with the starting point. I'm doing like minimal cardio, lots of food. I think we got a lot of room to mess around with stuff to be on point. I think I'm gonna be like in between 290, 300 on stage, you know, just about how things are looking and how much weight I think I have to lose. So, but we'll see. We don't really care about weight. We just wanna get in shape and look nasty. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna try to get a day of eating for you guys. I really wanna show you guys my diet before we start cutting food. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next one.